I had all of this ready to go. And I emailed Craig. He completely ignored the email.
Gout levels off the chart.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Banned. The camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. It's 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for finding me wherever you're tuning in. Welcome. Good to see you, everybody. Oh man, do we have a good one tonight. Look, I get tweeted things throughout the day. Hey, have you seen this? And today it was, hey, Dark Side Phil's talking about you. So tonight we're going to be doing reactionary content. I promise tonight, from my heart to yours, this will be some of the most meaningful content ever produced on the internet. Craig's feeling petty tonight. Listen, we're going to get super petty today, it looks like. Press 1 if you're banned from DSP's chat. Let's go. 1's in the chat. Let's go. Are we banned also? We may be banned. Can we get a vest? You want a vest? No. Did somebody say bubbles? Hit the thumbs up button and all that. I'm going to blow bubbles. I'm a 41-year-old man. I'm not blowing bubbles. What's the tip goal to put on the vest? I don't have a vest. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I was tweeted a couple videos to watch today from our friend, the Snortmaster, Darkside Phil. And I was like, yeah, whatever, Phil's talking. And then I was like, nope. We're watching him today. I'm just going to straight up embrace it. I really just don't even care. He has been bitching every other day since the interview. It's been 2 months. Let's check out this video. Let's do this thing. Let the pettiness commence.
So in a nutshell, basically what Wolf's Paradox is saying is that he's seeing a lot of positivity on the internet around people who, recently had a lot of negativity associated with them.
Like he's probably talking about Boogie. He's probably talking about Wings.
Correct? Do you think that I would have benefited from something like that if during the interview with SideScrollers, I had shown screenshots to Craig of the mobile game?
100%. 1 quadrillion%. If you would just been like, here it is, right here, that's it. It would have been done. 1 quadrillion%. Am I wrong? Am I incorrect in that statement? Whew.
All right. So here's the thing. I've already addressed this. This has already been explained, but no one listens to my answers. All right. No one wants to hear the answers.
Okay. I've said this, but you're not hearing me. You are the problem because you are not listening to what I am saying.
I'm on this podcast with SideScrollers.
Appreciate that, big boy.
All right. And Craig's like,
True.
You're innocent of all these claims of spending money on mobile games. It has nothing to do with me or my content at all.
It does, and here's the reason why it does matter. People donated to you for certain reasons, expecting you to do that. I needed to pay this tax. I need to do this. I need to cover this. I had plumbing, whatever. And instead, you potentially spent it on this mobile video game. And you could have easily just squashed the whole thing if you just go, here you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. It could have been done. You guys, everyone tuning in tonight, everybody who's going to watch this clip probably would have been like, oh shit, we were wrong. Then you probably would have felt sympathy for him. Like the entire internet would have flipped on Phil instantly. Phil would have gone from like this dude everybody can't stand to this guy that everyone feels sorry for and wants to help. He had the opportunity. Ridiculous.
It's just nonsense, okay? And it pisses me off that we have to talk about it.
Such meaningful and positive content, dude. Snort.
It's so stupid.
Then all he needs to do is show somebody, anybody. Show his WWE Champions account. That's it. That's all he needs to do. That's it. That's it.
But anyway, since this is what they wanted to harp on in the interview, out of all the things to talk about, this is what they harped on in the interview, right?
This was his out. The entire time. He had an out the entire time. This was it. And he chose not to take it.
During the interview, the host of the interview, Craig, said, can you just send me a screenshot of the game, right, to prove your innocence? And what did I say? I said, I would probably consider and be willing to do it, but I'm not going to do it live on the show, all right? Now, why didn't I do it live on the show? It's very simple, because it wouldn't have proved anything, all right?
would have proved everything. It would have proved everything. What? I can't believe he's saying this.
If I had just taken a screenshot and sent them a screenshot of my real account, it literally would have proven nothing. They would, oh, you see, so that's easily bullshit. It's easily doctored because he bought someone else's account or whatever.
That is why you needed to show it right then, Phil, dipshit. But that would have put his family at risk, dude. No. Had he taken a screenshot right then and emailed us right then, there's no opportunity to doctor. He's there on camera, right there looking at it. Bam, done. It's done. Everything is done. Oh my God, it's done.
The real way to prove your innocence in a case like this needs to actually show all the corroborating evidence. It means I would have had to show my account, all the information tied to the account. Now I have a phone.
I laid everything out for him. Literally everything out for him. Every single piece of evidence right there for him. I did all this for him. Everything for him. How could somebody have a bank account that goes to these places that are near you? I laid everything out for him. Everything. Are you kidding me right now? This is why I can't do this. This is why I do this once every 2 months. God, this is crazy. Man, DSP can't go 2 minutes without lying. Cat's downstairs crying. Ugh.
On iPhones, there's something called Game Center. And I could have shown that on Game Center, there's an account associated with Game Center, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's the account that I'm using. In addition, I could have showed all the other games that I've ever played on Game Center, and I was going to actually show other games that I play currently.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You had one ask. One. Just take a screenshot. That's it. He had one job. He did nothing wrong. He did everything correct.
So the only way to prove innocence isn't just do a quick screenshot and show it on a podcast. It would have never worked.
Yes, it would have worked. It would have been fine. I told you that 17 times.
It would have immediately been debunked. Oh, that's a fake account. He sold it.
No. Had you done it immediately, right then, when we asked you to do it, right there, with the screenshot, email it directly to me. It's all done. It is done. It is squashed right there immediately. Unreal.
Immediately after that show ended, I actually did all this. Took all the screenshots, proved all of it, had all of it there. All the evidence showing this is my real account, it ties to this ID. I had all of this ready to go. And I emailed Craig. He completely ignored the email. Only for me to get an email the next day saying, yeah, we slammed you all this morning on our podcast because we don't believe you. And it's...
What? Hold on. This is ridiculous. I'm all right, here we go. I'm going to read this to you guys word for word. So freaking stupid. Here we are. I'm going to read you the email verbatim. I'm going to give you the timestamp and everything. I need to make sure that nothing here can hurt my family by showing you the screen. Snort. Listen, I don't want to show Phil's email. All right. This came in at 8:18 on March 16th. Hey, Craig. It's not my fault, Snort. Tevin made me spend 100K on WWE Champions. I'm still 50-50 on showing you my Champions account at this point. Oh, now would be a great time to send over your WWE account. I'm still considering it, despite the fact that I'm incredibly scared my info will once again leak and hurt me. Phil needs to protect his family, dude. Email complete. Full disclosure, I had not seen this email. I was done for the day. I was done dealing with the bullshit, right? In my mind, it was done. He had his opportunity. He could send over whatever he wanted and it wouldn't have mattered. About 24 hours later, I emailed Phil back. Says, hey Phil, I think the show went okay yesterday. I think we all left the interview mentally exhausted and feeling incredibly frustrated as at the end of the day, the WWE mobile game, the bank stuff, etc. It just doesn't make sense, man. There's too much evidence saying it's yours. I feel like we gave you multiple opportunities to turn this thing around, but you seem so dug in. Even in the face of insanely detailed evidence, you wouldn't take it. Honestly, I'm just disappointed, man. You deserve to get to level 2. That is the response that I sent to him.
He completely ignored the email. Only for me to get an email the next day saying, yeah, we slammed you all this morning on our podcast because we don't believe you.
Is that what I said? Did I say that? Did that email that I just read say anything like that? Because I don't think that this email says that at all. Does that email say anything like that? I don't think that's what that email says. I want you to know that my critiques of you and your situation are simply out of brutal, honest compassion. I legit want what's best for you and hope that you can get whatever help is needed. I said this in the email I say this again, I honestly feel like the vast majority of you want what's best for Phil. Nah, not at all.
So essentially, he didn't care. He never believed me. He wasn't going to believe me. You understand? Like,
no, there's evidence. This lines up. And you're saying, no. Well, that's not good enough. It's ridiculous. We gave him a freaking golden ticket to go right into that chocolate factory and go freaking crazy. And he took it, looked at it, and ripped it up right in front of all y'all. Nothing I would say would make him believe me. Are you kidding me?
They already had preconceived notions in their heads based on watching 2 weeks of Detractor content. There was absolutely no chance they were going to believe anything I said. If I sent them the screenshot, oh, well, he bought someone else's account. That's not evidence of anything.
Instantaneously? You mean you bought it right then? Because we gave you an opportunity live. You pick up your phone, you take a screenshot, you send it over. You can't take screenshots because he's down from the rafters. That's right. Objection. Hearsay snort. It's his account. He knows it. We know it. Pig ups, right? You had an opportunity in real time. You chose not to take it. The opportunity was right there. And this bullshit about like, well, they only watched 2 weeks of Detractor content. I talked to everybody from all sides and I presented it.
Hello, Darkside Phil, it's me, your biggest fan. My name is Mort, and I watch your content all the time. I make sure that with my disability checks that I send them to you so that you never have to go on a day off without giving your wife some lunch. It's very important that you have your DoorDash, Phil. By the way, Phil, I love when Derek shows up and asks you nonsensical questions that have absolutely nothing to do with the stream, while you immediately yell at Snow Carl for just bringing up good and pleasant observations.
He's the one who took the shovel. He's the one who stuck it in the ground. He's the one who threw the dirt over his shoulder. He's the one who got in the grave. He's the one who took the dirt, put it on top of him, and he's the one who stuck his hand out going, no, I'm dying. I'm getting done. God.
When I actually said, give me a few minutes after the show, let me take a half an hour to create evidence you need to show my real stuff.
Freudian slip on him going to create.
And I said, I want to send it to you. Are you ready? He ignored me.
What? What is he talking about? At no point did he ever say, maybe I missed something. Hold on. I want to go back through. It says, I am broadcasting on the DSP Reacts, on DSP Reacts tonight at 6:45 p.m. and I'm directly reacting to this / addressing it. Watch if you'd like. But I'd figure you'd at least want to know what I have to say about it. I did not watch this stream. I don't care, but you know who did? My wife watched about 10 minutes of it. She was sitting on the couch, laughing her ass off, watching the stream. 7 minutes later, I respond. Snorting pig, what a liar. He responds a mere 2 minutes later. Appreciate that. Although I'd much rather be playing games and chilling with my audience than wasting time on it. They just play games, Phil, but my hands are tied. He's got to do what he's got to do. Put that up there for everybody else, for everyone to see. And then we'll continue on with this video and driving me further into insanity. I am waited on bated breath to see what he has to say next because this is unreal. Okay, Review Tech USA Rich is in the chat. Says, what in the name of God did I miss? The one night I didn't do a full stream, DSP implodes again. Listen, Review Tech, did you burst on May 1st? We're only 5 minutes into this 8-minute clip. Let's continue on.
And I said, I want to send it to you. Are you ready? He ignored me. And the next day said, don't bother sending it. I don't want it.
What? 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 Are you serious right now? Email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5, email 6, email 7, end of thread. That's defamation. Are you serious? Like the audacity, the sheer just false confidence, the delusion, unreal, nothing but nice, nothing but nice and honesty. I hope it's wildly successful. Hey, I know you're slamming us right now, but I want you to know that we're here, man. I'm rooting for you. At no time did this ever come out.
And the next day said, don't bother sending it. I don't want it. We already slammed you on our show.
Okay.
So, there you go. But of course, I'm supposed to believe that they were so objective and the interview appeared objective. After the fact, their behavior proves it wasn't.
Anybody who watched any portion of the interview that we did with him can look at it and be like, oh, you guys were fair. That was fair.
It proves the whole thing was a setup. They watched 2 weeks of Detractor content. They never watched a single one of my answers. They never asked a single one of my fans who likes my content, what do you like about Phil? What's a positive spin on this? All they wanted to do was sit there and watch dumb shit from It's a Gundam and other idiots, and they all took it all at face value as being true.
That is so much bullshit. What Phil's not telling you is that leading up to this, he sent me videos of him reacting to other videos and he asked me to watch it. It was literally hours of content that I watched because Phil said, here's my response to questions that you may already ask, that you may want to know. And I watched every single one of them. That's a giant crock of shit. That is unreal.
And because I couldn't immediately provide them with evidence of innocence, that's it, he's lying. I'm not ever going to waste time doing interviews and shit like this ever again because I don't believe there's a single person on the internet who will give me a fair shake. They're all in it for their own agendas.
It's the entire internet who won't give me a fair shake. No, it's you. There's still 2.5 more minutes of this. makes me want to throw. This is unbelievable.
They're all in it to get over. Because take a look at how they got over for the next 2 weeks. It was constant. Let's talk about Phil. Here's a related topic similar to Phil. I mean, shit, they just interviewed Boogie. Do you think they would have interviewed Boogie if they didn't have me on the show first?
You know, it's funny because I actually emailed Phil and I was like, Phil, is it okay if we interview Boogie? You know, Phil, is it okay if we interview Rich from Review? Would you mind? The interview with Phil has hurt booking guest. Wings didn't want to come on our show because he saw the DSP interview, but Boogie came on and Boogie talked and it was an hour and a half and we're going to have Boogie on again. I'll have Boogie on again anytime. It's crazy. How unbelievably arrogant do you have to be to think that highly of yourself? No, there's no way they could have potentially had this person on had I not come on their show first. There's no way. I'm Dark Side Phil. Newsflash for you. I had no idea who Phil was when I reached back out to him. I thought he was some guy from Screw Attack back in the day that had gone on and he was a content creator. And when I first introduced Phil and he was gonna be on the show, I said he was some sort of meme lord. I didn't know shit. That's all I knew. I didn't know about what he did on a day-to-day basis, but I was quickly exposed to what he is and who he is. Phil is everything that's wrong with today's internet because he is the person who looks at you and he says, I'm the victim here. I'm the victim. I cannot believe what I'm watching. This has been an absolute train ride through hell. I cannot believe it.
Now it's pretty clear cut what was going on. Back then it wasn't. I actually thought I could trust Craig, but sadly the thing was done in a way that there was no way they were ever going to believe me to begin with. How else can you explain that I literally said to him right after the show, dude, I have all the evidence for you. I'd like to send this to you, but I just want to be sure you're at your email. Can you take it? And he ignored me for a day, only so he could do a negative show about me the next day, profit from my haters, and then email me later, oh, by the way, yeah, we don't believe you. Too bad.
I put it in clear black and white text email for him to read. I was very honest with him. You guys saw the email right there. I was about as honest as you can possibly be with a person that is spewing bullshit. We don't buy it.
I'm absolutely not going to be bothering with that nonsense ever again. I don't see a reason to address it. As you know, in 2 months, we're done talking about it. And has anything horrible happened in the last 2 months? It has nothing to do with my streams. It has nothing to do with my content. It has nothing to do with the quality of stuff I put out for my viewership on the internet, and they don't care about it. So that's why I don't want to bring it up. So I'm okay bringing it up now just to reiterate what I've already said. But outside of that, there's no point in ever talking about it ever again.
Do me a favor, when he talks about it, which he will, tomorrow, the day after, the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, just sending me little clips like this. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll gladly react to them. I'd say there's so much to digest, but I felt like I just spewed information at you guys as it happened. Well, we'll see what happens after this. Maybe a lawsuit, who knows? Can't wait to see how DSP flips this to claim he was attacked out of nowhere, and now he's involved in unwanted drama again. Phil's lucky I'm not going to sue his ass. I'm going to be real. Lying about me like that. I have receipts. I have proof. I have no shame showing you the emails. I'm a pretty private dude until you make it public. Literal slander. You guys are saying I should sue him. I need to take it to a lawyer first, see if it's legit. And if I do, we'll all sue him together. Yeah. Here, this is what we do. We take everything. We sue him, we win, okay? Take everything. I then take all of his assets, turn it all into cash. Then get Pandalee, get in a hot air balloon, and I toss Phil's ex-girlfriend down to the detractors. And they all, yeah! Hold on. Apparently, hold on, my Twitter's blowing up. Hold on one second. This is unreal. Oh, Cody says he's addressing me live right now. Hey, Phil, I have receipts. I literally showed you the email thread. If Phil's live right now, let's get him on right now. Right now. He's live, I'm live. Let's do it. I'm ready. Get in his chat. You tell him. My email is open. Yes, let's do it live. Absolutely. Phil is saying he isn't starting the drama. Okay.
Please have a good evening, and I'll see you all in the morning. Thank you very much, and have a good one. Peace out. Good night, everybody.
What a master class of human that guy is. Like, I don't even know what the hell's happening. It's ridiculous. The fact that he literally, like, pretty much ran away. Never seen anything like that before. That's what cowards do. He ran with his tail between his legs. Unreal. It's almost insulting how quickly he left. The sheer audacity of this man, the arrogance. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I got a business proposition for all detractors. 2 words, Detractor Con. Only detractors who are in this stream right now can come. I am dead serious when I say this. This is not a joke. We're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna make this thing happen, absolutely. All right, Duty and I will figure this out. We will absolutely make this happen. Make sure you have helmets for Phil's dent heads if they show up. Ah, wonderful. Black Mage comes in with the 666, says he spent $2,700 on current WWE mobile game of it. How do you know this? How do you guys know that? TJGamebox? Let's see. Down from the Rafters. That's him, right? That's what everyone says. So TJGamebox knows how much money you spend for the amount of points he has. Oh my God. $2,700 in a week? My God. Man, that's crazy. I wish I had that money. You know, TJGamebox plays the game and can break down the math for points to real price. Wow. Holy moly. All right, look, I do gotta go. Let me just close with this. Phil is 100% the king of lies. DSP reacts with a 5, says 9999. I wish DSP wasn't such a lol cow. Detractor Con coming soon. Looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys popping in. See you guys bright and early, 11 a.m. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night. Chris came into the 5, says, there's a DSP dent in the chat named 672. He's mentally disabled and not disabled enough so he control his money and gives it all to DSP. 672 says, with the 199, says, I ain't no dent. I couldn't hear you with that, the 199. Maybe if you were to donate $49.99, I could hear you. I couldn't quite hear you right there. Sorry. MusicBizMarty says, let's knock DSP for grifting while grifting. # hypocrite. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you at all. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. What?